Good morning, guys. Come on, Maverick. Hey, Kendall up. Kendall, good boy. Ooh. Happy New Year and a lovely, rainy, icky day. Let's go let the sheep out, and then we have to go to town. I forgot my hat. It is actually fairly nice other than the rain. 1 second. And gotta go let the sheep out. The good thing is they aren't gonna go looking for anywhere to get out in this rain. They'll go head for the hayfield and then the trees. So I won't need to worry about them until tonight when they start coming in. And then, by then we should be home and hopefully figure out where they're getting out. But we need to go move him from his old office into his new office, which basically means moving the fish tank. Good morning, girls. Ready to go out? Yeah.
I think the reason we dropped that last tank was they'd been cold.
We just left and we didn't re-stick them.
Nope. See, that's pretty suctiony.
I'm still bringing the cart right to it.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay.
Okay.
Got it?
Nope.
Maybe I'll just hold this.
Okay. Oh.
Can take two of us.
You know what?
It's heavy still.
Way freaking heavy. Oh, it's like I'm still connected in a spot or two.
Oh.
Hold on.
Oh.
You scratched your plastic.
Because I can't lift from my angle.
Okay. What's that piece?
Plastic.
See what I mean?
Probably.
My wheels don't swivel like your wheels do.
It's this lip that's the issue.
I know. I'm with you. Okay. Yeah, I don't like that filter being in there.
Okay.
I think I am gonna buy a
Different something.
what did I have on that other one?
Skimmer.
Skimmer. I think I'll buy a skimmer that fits in there. Okay. Don't want anything under it.
No. The best thing we can do is kind of lift, at least to get it.
Yep. Let's
This
try
way?
to get this. Oh, it stinks.
It stinks when there's no water in it.
Yeah. Well, it's because all the stuff's pissed.
Yes.
So it's like detoxing.
See?
You like where you're at?
As good as I'm gonna get.
Okay.
Okay. I think we're squarish.
Ish. I think you gotta go. Come forward.
Forward a little bit. Right there.
In your way.
I can't go my way. I'm square at the corner.
Go that way, just right there.
Okay.
Okay.
But you're not square. You've got a lip. I don't.
Oh, I see what you're telling me. Then I need to be there.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I like that.
Okay, I'm hanging off the edge a little bit.
Your glass is or your
Yes.
rubber?
No, my glass.
Okay, then let's pull it towards me. Right there. How'd that be for you?
Yeah.
Pretty close?
Yeah, I'm leaning off the front a little bit. When I said I didn't need to go anywhere, I wasn't kidding.
I see what you're telling me.
I was square. Your side wasn't.
Yeah. Hard to
I know, it's hard to square up.
square up.
Because you have an outlet there, and you have an outlet here. It's going to be a mess no matter where you go.
I'm wondering about bringing that orange cord back around over there, so when that hutch goes in, it'll cover it up.
Oh, that's not a bad. Oh, you're bringing that hutch back in?
That one is going here, and then there's one downstairs that I'm gonna
Oh,
use.
okay, okay.
If I can arm wrestle Rochelle for it. She scares me. So
But,
yeah.
okay, so yeah,
Because
that
way
would
I
work.
can row up the stuff that I'm working on. I can lay it there. Because I don't have that edge of my desk anymore. See?
Okay.
Which is what?
Did you say the more you pour, the better it gets?
It does.
Okay, we'll go with that theory.
No, there's an old motto. Dilution is the solution to pollution. So I'm diluting it.
Okay, we'll go with that.
Did you not grow up hearing that?
No.
Yes, that was a big deal. I don't know how your generation even survived.
We raised ourselves.
You whole pile of latchkey kids. My ties that I don't know how to tie.
It has been a full day of getting him moved into his new office, and we're probably about halfway moved. The fish tank was the biggest issue. Hopefully the rest of it, it's just pictures and some paperwork, basically what's left on the shelves and on his desk, and that might be it. So hopefully he can get the rest of it moved tomorrow without it being an issue, and we don't have to go back Saturday and get it finished up. But if we do, so be it. It is what it is. It just needs to be done before Monday. So I'm hoping that he'll get the rest of it done tomorrow so we don't have to do it Saturday. But needless to say, we had to stop and grab some groceries, and now we are on our way home, and then we have to feed, and by then it'll be dark and my day will be over. So I got absolutely nothing done on this first day of the new year, except for getting my husband moved. So I guess that was a plus, but maybe tomorrow will be a better day of getting something I need to get done. We'll see. Good morning, guys. I'm starting my day out in the office, trying to get my 2026 beginning of the year stuff figured out. I'm working on my planner. I have almost everything in here that I need for my personal stuff, my farm stuff, my Bible study stuff, and then I'm trying to get my reading plan for this year finished and figured out, and figure out how many books I actually read from last year. And I'm doing an online Bible study with a Facebook group I'm already behind on it because I didn't have time in January or in December to start it, and I can't get it printed. Things aren't working in my world this morning. So I think I'm going to put this aside for the moment. And I've got most of everything in here already in. My daughter bought me a planner for my birthday. So I'm going to see what I can move over into this one so that this one does not get incredibly heavy. It's already getting there. This one I might use. So we're doing some things different this year. So every year, my husband doesn't care, but I do. I pick a word of the year, and we've done different ones in the past. We started out with the do better because we were having so many issues with the sheep getting into the neighbors. So that was our year of doing better and getting the fencing taken care of and keeping the sheep in. Yes, we still have some issues because they go through the creek. We do have some weak spots that we know we need to fix. It's just a matter of getting to them. And of course, they always find them in winter when it's really hard to get to them and fix them when everything's like really crummy and crappy out. So we know that's an issue. We're working on it. We've done, I can't even remember all the words. I've got them written down somewhere. But this year my word is surrender. I'm just giving it all to God because I can't, with his job, I can't do everything on the farm by myself. And I'm too much of a controlling person to bring somebody else in and have them help me. I know my personality. It's not going to happen. So I'm not going to hire somebody to come help me. I'm just going to complain to my husband that I can't do it all by myself. And so that was the start of last year, having to downsize the flock drastically. I need to make it so that I can do things without losing my mind. So that is one thing we are doing this year, is making it easier for me to do things on my own that I don't have to rely on him for. The other thing we're doing this year is at the beginning of every month, we're going to pick one project, one big project that we want to get done. We're going to take the whole month and we're going to work on that project. Now, that doesn't mean we're going to ignore little things that we want to get done, like dealing with the sheep, dealing with smaller little projects that we want to get finished. But we're going to pick one big project. So yesterday, while we were working in his office and trying to get things changed around, I asked him, I said, what's one thing you want to get done in January? For me, the big things would be another chicken coop, getting my window greenhouse put up, getting my underground greenhouse put up, that kind of thing. And he wants to get the shop cleaned. Fixing the roof that we've been putting off for almost 2 years now, and just cleaning it out so that he can put stuff in there, so that he can get a car in there to work on it, so that he can put a tractor in there to work on it, so that he can put stuff in the shop to work on that we haven't been able to do because I have all my chicken stuff in there, my quail stuff in there. We have parts and pieces and junk just laying everywhere because we work on something and we just throw everything in the shop and then we go on our merry little way. So that is going to be our big January project, is to fix the shop, fix the roof, clean the shop, make it accessible to use. Will it stay clean? Your guess is as good as mine. So that is going to be the big January project. And that's going to be what we're going to do the first of every month, is pick one big project. That's still, and again, we're going to still do little projects. I'm still going to have to get my barn cleaned out. We're still going to have to get some fencing done, little things. But that's going to be the big project for January. All that being said, I still need to go down and deal with the sheep and let them out. I need to do a couple things at the barn and then probably come back up here and get some more stuff done. Plus everything I didn't do yesterday because I wasn't home. So while I was feeding and watering the chickens, I noticed that the sheep are already coming back in. So I am gonna go and sit up at the gate and see if they might just be going into that pasture below my sister-in-law's, which is where there's a bunch of feed growing, but that's also where I think they're getting out at. So I'm gonna go sit up there and see if that's where they are. If it is, then I know that they're going through the creek. And I have a couple panels that I was using for fencing to separate my breeding groups, and I can use those to go through the creek because they're 16-foot panels. However, my boots have holes in them, so I'm gonna get wet. And now they're coming back. And okay, that's weird. So yeah, now they're heading back out. So apparently, I mean, that it could be where they were getting out and they're just not wanting to get out yet. I would prefer them to go out into the hayfield or one of the other pastures that has a ton of grass. Now, there's not much here but weeds. It has definitely warmed up this afternoon. Everything is thawing. I have one too many layers on. But I grabbed some bread. I'm gonna go ahead and feed the sheep out here now that I'm not worried about it raining. We're supposed to get rain tonight, and then I think basically all weekend. But I need to start getting rid of some of this bread pile. It's driving me nuts. Herman keeps getting into it. With all the wind and rain we've been having, it's just becoming a mess. I'm kind of tired of it. I need to figure out something to put it in so that it's not just on the ground. I'm hoping the sheep are out here somewhere. They could be in the slough, they could be under the trees. You just never know where they are this time of day. I'm hoping they're not out by the lake because I cannot get there today. There is way too much mud. Probably could have this morning, but not now. But if it does turn off crappy this weekend and we don't have to go back into town to move the rest of the stuff in his office, I think we're going to spend the weekend working on our monthly project, which is his shop, and get as much of that cleaned out as we possibly can. I'm not seeing a sheep one. Wonder where they are. I have absolutely no idea where they are. They've got to be on the other side of the creek, and I can't get there from here. Unless they already went into the barn, which it's only like 2:30. I can't imagine they've gone in already. So I don't really want to just leave this out here because it's supposed to rain tonight and then it'll just get a mushy mess and they won't eat it. So I think I will just take it into the barn, and if they're in the barnyard, I'll feed it to them in the feedlot. And if they're not, I'll just feed it to the other sheep, and I just will be 50 bags less than I thought I was feeding today. But I can't believe how green it is. It is unbelievable how green it is and how nice it is. This has been a really, really weird year for weather. It's too mild, and it makes me really nervous. Well, they did bring themselves in early tonight. Not really sure what that's about, but we'll go ahead and lock them in for the night. And the usual suspects are in the triangle, and I never saw where they got in there. Oh, there's a couple new ones. All right, well, I guess tomorrow I'm gonna have to figure out where they're getting in over there. Come on, sis. You need to go the other way. Girls, Bonner. Come on, girls. Come here. You're gonna ignore me, aren't you? Come on, girls. You're only in here because you can. There's a ton of grass everywhere. Come on. Out you go. But yeah, tomorrow I need to figure out where they're getting out at. For all my big plans for this second day of the year, nothing's really gone smoothly. I haven't really got anything done that I wanted to get done. I tried spending this morning and then a couple hours this afternoon in the office trying to get things kind of situated. I'm trying to get my 2025 lambing records finished because I haven't done that. Haven't put in any of my information for the group that's in the barn now. I need to get that put into my lambing records. Haven't put any of the breeding that we did in my lambing records. I need to put my vaccination records in. I'm falling really, really far behind. Let's see, what else haven't I done? I have a lot of my 2025 sheep records that I still have to finish. And some of that carries over into 2026, like the breeding that we did at the end of 25 will go onto my 2026 lambing chart, because they will lamb in February, March, and April. And what else was I supposed to do today? You little turd, how did you get out again? This lamb, he's out again. I think those other ones are just pushing him and he's going like right under the feeder. But, I was supposed to record an episode for my podcast because last year was just so chaotic. I did not have time to think, much less worry about extra stuff. I'm hoping this year, with the downsizing of the flock and having a year under me of not having my husband here to help me as much, my time management will be a little bit better. Today, obviously not. But that I can actually get podcasts out this year. It probably won't be weekly, maybe bi-weekly, maybe even just monthly. We'll see. But I will have something out. So let's get these guys fed. At least they're bred. I gotta haul hay, and then, haven't thought any further than that.